Firestone Brew, coming at you with a beer review from the garage on a brew day. Today I am brewing an Oktoberfest, kind of late in the season for that. It is September 24th or 25th. And so what better to do than to drink an Oktoberfest? And I've got a fun one here I wanted to try. Here it is. It's from Firestone Walker. It's called the Oktoberfest. That's right, an Oktoberfest. It is also called a Paso Marzen beer. Paso for Paso Robles being the city that it's in. They made this with imported German Pilsner and Vienna malts. They also used German hops in this, Hallertau hops. And the oak in it is not because they oak aged it. That's a little disappointing for a lot of us, thinking that it might be oak aged. It's actually because Paso Robles means pass of the oaks. And I do know that area, there's a lot of oaks and rolling golden hills. So anyway, this is a Marzen or Oktoberfest. It's a 5% beer and 24 IBUs. Let's get this can cracked open. I could not resist having a German mug for this. You know, it is Oktoberfest season. So we'll get a pour here. Oh, gotta love the bubbles rising up on that. Oh! There we go. That is clear. That is one clear. It's not just golden. It really does have that deeper amber color that you kind of expect from an Oktoberfest. I love that color. It means there's a little more richness on it, right? It's a big, beautiful two-finger head on there. Look at that. That is a beauty. And let's get a nose. Woohoo! Boy, you really do. You get that beautiful scent that you expect from an Oktoberfest. You get that nice sweetness coming off of it. That's just something you do expect, like a light breadiness, beautiful sweetness. You kind of get this, you know, I want to call it fall. It just is. It's like that fall leaves, that caramel color. It's just a beautiful caramel that comes off the Vienna malts. Yeah, the Pilsner does not dominate at all. You get that extra character from the Vienna on this, which is great. Hard to describe sometimes. You get that like light earthiness and that little bit of spice from the noble hops. But you know, the dominating character is kind of like this toasted malt kind of aroma. I don't know how else to describe that if you haven't had it, but it's that beautiful toasted malt. I call this the nose of fall for me. We're gonna go ahead and top this off. Oh yeah, because I do like my Oktoberfest. And we're gonna jump in. Cheers. Wow, that's nice. The start of it really came in as that classic Oktoberfest type taste, but then it seemed like it lightened up, so we'll try again. That's nice. Boy, if I can get critical. I like my Oktoberfest. That 5%, it just, that body's just a little light for me, just a little lighter than I would prefer. But it has that classic flavor. I mean, you really are picking up on the mix of the Vienna and the Pilsner malts, and that Vienna adds so much to this. You really get that light spiciness that's coming off the Hallertau hops. You know, those noble hops have that real specific characteristic. Just a lovely light caramel, almost slight vanilla maple type flavors, ever so slightly bready. It's a really nice beer, an easy drinking beer. I'm going to take a little time with this and I'll come back with some numbers. Yeah, I'm really enjoying it. I would consider this, it just feels like a slightly lighter version, you know. It doesn't seem like, I don't know, it just, for me personally, it feels like it's just missing a little bit of extra oomph that I normally really want from a Marzen. But it's a nice beer. It's a pretty good beer. So in terms of style, you know, I don't know. I can't give it a real high score personally. I think as far as Oktoberfest go, I'm going to go 87. You know, it's a very good. You know, it's a good quality, but it's not like it's something stellar. And overall, I'm going to kind of really stick it pretty close to that same range, although I'm going to go down just another notch. I'm going to go down to an 86 on my overall. It's a good beer. It's worth trying, but man, I'd probably stick with some of the classic Oktoberfest. But if you can get this on tap and it's local, why not? Here it is again. It's from Firestone Walker. It's the Oktoberfest. It is their style, their Paso Robles style of a Marzen, an Oktoberfest beer. And this is Kevin at Clements Homebrew saying, life's too short to drink cheap beer, and I'll see you in the next beer review.